Hello, Beauty News family. Welcome to Beauty News. This is the 14th of August edition. Now, things are going to be looking a little bit different. Kat and I are testing something different out for filming because Zoom, look, it's problematic. Kat's doing a heavy breathe at the moment. I can hear her. It's frustrating. It's difficult.
Yeah, not only was the quality obviously really bad, and we were doing that because we're like, okay, we're in lockdown for 6 weeks, it's going to be over soon. And when they extended lockdown, and we still don't know if mid-September is going to be the end of it, it could be longer. We're like, no, we really should get our shit together. Also, the audio kept like drifting and it was a nightmare to edit every week. So I thought this setup is actually easier than editing Zoom, believe it or not. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to see how this goes. Hopefully it works a lot better. Let us know in the comments if you prefer this than Zoom. Yeah. I know we don't have the fun backgrounds though. I know people are going to miss that, but it is what it is. Got to take the good with the bad.
That's right. And if you see me looking down here or Kat looking down there, it's because we have our laptops here so we can see each other. We know when people are talking or they're going to stop talking or something like that. So we're trying our best to make this work remotely, but also give you guys decent quality and better audio.
Yeah. All right, we've got two updates. The first one is BPerfect Cosmetics. We talked about their Carnival, what was it called? A Carnival Love Tahiti collection last week. You might remember it with the hover finger and the like excessive swatches. Well, that collection, it should be launching, I'm assuming by the time this video is up. They did have early access to their mailing list people and that went live. So I'm assuming it's up. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be up soon. But I did want to add that they have a few other things in the collection. So we saw the highlighters and we also saw the eyeshadow palette, but there's also 5 lip glosses, a pair of lashes and a mirror. I feel like everyone's copying Jeffree Star with releasing like mirrors, but there's a mirror. So that's that. If you want it, follow them on Instagram, should be up.
Okay, our next update is from It Cosmetics. We had a little sneak peek of something last week and we've seen what it is. It's the Your Skin But Better Foundation plus skincare. Can't forget those skincare infused makeup items.
No, can't ever.
So this is going to be available in 40 shades and it's going to retail for $39.50 at It Cosmetics. It's available now. So if you want it, you can go and get it. But essentially what they're saying about it is it offers instantly better looking complexion and better bare skin in just 2 weeks with Your Skin But Better Hydrating Foundation plus skincare. It's a buildable medium coverage foundation that minimizes the look of pores, imperfections, while delivering all-day hydration and wear with a natural radiant finish. It's suitable for all skin types. It's infused with hyaluronic acid, aloe vera extract, vitamin E and B5. Look, it claims a lot and they're saying it's for everyone and I want it.
Yeah, see, I'm a bit funny about this one. I feel like this sort of sounds like a repackaged version of their CC cream. That might have like SPF and maybe it doesn't have as many skincare ingredients as this, but the finish sounds very similar and the claims that it's like for all skin types and whatever sounds very similar. Yeah. What gets me about It Cosmetics, and I have tried a few of their products before and I've swatched a lot of their products in store, the shade range is always so yellow or like orange peach. It's really, really strange. So even though they've got 40 shades, which is really good, they've got quite a lot of deep shades, which looks good. I don't see much variation in undertone. And yeah, from experience, I just know that these look like, they look so, I don't know, you know when foundation sort of oxidizes? That's what it sort of feels like just on the get-go, like from the get-go, putting it on.
Yeah. I have to actually agree with that. When I saw the swatches of these, I was like, everything's yellow. All of it. The whole lot is very, very yellow. And that is an issue with It Cosmetics.
It's a huge
feel
issue.
like, yeah, across all of their base products, it's like they only cater to people with yellow undertones. And olive, I do feel like there's olive in there, but even when it looks like a product should work for a pink undertone, for some reason it just comes off really yellow on the skin.
Or like orange on the skin. Instead of like a pinky neutral tone, it's for some reason it goes orange. And that's the thing, like I was looking at these photos and from any other brand, I'd go, okay, it might just be the lighting of the photos.
Yeah.
But knowing It Cosmetics, no, this is probably, it is what it is.
All right, back to the top of the list. We've actually got a lot of stuff to talk about this week. So let's just not waste any time.
Yep.
Let's look at this things from ABH. I was not expecting this from them, but they're here. Lip stains. So
yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? I wasn't expecting this from them either.
No. So they're saying that these are incredibly long-lasting lip stains with rich colour, a matte finish, weightless feel, and serious staying power. So they're a waterproof formula that lasts all day and won't budge. Smooth, lightweight formula gives you a cool, comfortable, natural feel and won't dry out lips. That's a big claim. Formulated without parabens, gluten, phthalates, talc, alcohol, and mineral oil. It's enriched with sodium hyaluronate, which is like hyaluronic acid, and glycerin. Dermatologist tested, cruelty-free and vegan. Available in 6 shades with color matching components. So the tubes, like the packaging, represents the color of the product. There's rosewood, dusty rose, grey mauve, orchid, hot pink, and black cherry. So these are available now when you are watching this.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. I love lip stains. I'm a lip stain person, so this sounds like it's right up my alley. One thing I find a bit confusing about it, and I'll have some photos on the screen, different swatches look really different. Like the shades look really different. The one that we've got in the folder at the moment that we're referring to, so it looks like there's a hot pink, which is called hot pink, the greige, a beautiful cherry red, an orchid purpley pink, and then sort of 2 nudes. Whereas if you look at Trend Moods photos, they all look purple. They all have some element, besides hot pink, they all have some purple element to it. So it's not a real big deal, but I think for me, when it comes to lip stains, what I have noticed is the nude shades or the sort of muted purpley shades, they actually don't stain for very long. They stain for a short period of time and then they fade away. The ones that have really punchy staying power are the reds, the oranges, and the bright pinks. So from Trend Moods photo, I would think hot pink is a winner. It would actually stain the lips. From this other photo, I would probably say orchid, black cherry, hot pink are going to be good stains. The others are going to be probably the equivalent of the blotted lip, like those sort of matte, not as bold and not as opaque lip products that leave a little bit of color on the lips, but that would fade. Once you've had lunch, it'll be gone. So I am interested to see how these apply because, again, I love lip stains, but I actually don't expect too much from them beyond being an alternative to a matte liquid lip. It's sort of like a slightly staining version of a matte liquid lip. These don't look like, to me, and I've tried lip stains from dozens and dozens of brands, these don't look like lip stains that would actually stain as much as I would want them to.
Effectively.
Yeah. So, but I am interested. I think it looks like they're trying to get into maybe the Asian market more because I do advertise these with that gradient lip, which is not a big sort of popular trend in the Western makeup community or the makeup trends. What do you call it? Western trends. Let's just call it Western trends. Yeah. So I feel like I wonder if this is just trying to get a bit into that market, but I'm here for it, and I would like to see them bring out really sort of vibrant colours that could potentially pack a punch with stain.
Yeah, I have to agree with pretty much everything you said there. I'm not actually confident that these would stain effectively, and like you said, they're getting into like the Korean market here. That's what they're
That's what they're definitely trying to do. So those are launching 10th of August and it's launching alongside the new brow pens and also a mini travel size of their powder, their loose setting powder. So that's all coming, or it's already here by the time you're watching this.
Okay, we have something new from Benefit, and I'm not going to lie, I'm actually kind of keen to try this because Benefit do brow products really well, and this is a brow product I've wanted to try for a long time, but I haven't had confidence in any of the brands that release them. So
fair. That's fair, because Ciate did it end of last year, early this year.
Yeah, and people were saying, don't buy it, it's so bad. So I'm excited about this. This is the brow micro filling pen from Benefit Cosmetics. It creates the illusion of real eyebrow hairs with 3 ultrafine lines in a single stroke. It's going to be available in 4 flexible shades. Now, look, I don't feel like we should call brow shades flexible, but if that's what you want to do, go for your life. It comes in blonde, light brown, medium brown, and deep brown, and it's available now for $25 US.
So I think the reason why they're calling these flexible shades is because they actually don't look very pigmented. They almost look like they're, a sheer sort of effect that they give. There is a photo here that it looks way too obvious for me. This doesn't look natural. It looks like badly microbladed brows. So for me, it's a bit scary. I do want to try it though. I love Benefit brow products. They're my favorite brow brand. So if I'm going to trust anyone with it, it'll probably be Benefit. Also, I have seen someone did comment saying that they've tried this sort of concept from, I think it was Maybelline, and the prongs were too close together, so it just sort of like acted as like a felt tip marker type thing.
Yes.
Whereas they were saying that compared to the one that they had used, this one had bigger gaps. So they do think it will probably create the effect that it needs to create. Yeah. So I think Benefit will do it well. I do agree that they probably should have more shades, but again, I don't think this is going to sell very well. I think it's going to be a thing that people buy because they're curious, like we are, but then they're not going to keep repurchasing it because it's something that they don't use every day. So maybe if it ends up being a fantastic product, they'll bring out more shades. But I want to play with it, but it's a weird concept, isn't it?
It is. I like the idea of like drawing in individual hairs, but that shit takes so long. Mm-hmm. So a product that potentially offers being able to do that quicker intrigues me. I'm like, I'm ready for it. I want it. But also, are they actually good? Like, do they do it well? That's the kicker. If it doesn't do it well, what's the point? So I'm interested. I'm interested for the curiosity's sake.
All right, we've got a new set from Bite Beauty. This is the Millennial Pinks Mini Lip Crayon Set. It's not very exciting. It is pretty much their matte lip crayons in mini versions. They do have one shade that is a really popular one, but the other 3 are limited edition, and they're supposed to be inspired by the early 2000s. The set is $39 US, but it's $60 value. It's available now at Bite Beauty, available now at Sephora as well. But if you did want to try some of their matte lip crayons in a little mini set with new packaging, enjoy yourself.
All right, next up, I don't know how everyone feels about this. I don't know how you feel about it, Kat, but I think I feel ready for my body.
I'm very torn, and I'll explain why I'm torn. And I'm sure you can predict why, but I'm torn. But I'm interested.
All right, so this is from Ciate. These are called shadow flips. They're multi-chromatic shifting liquid shadows. So these have a light creamy formulation. Each shadow flip shadow creates a high impact, otherworldly metallic finish to the lids in just seconds. The shade shifting color flipping pigments create an instant multi-chrome effect on the lids, blending seamlessly into multi-tonal look in just one simple step. The color appears to change on the eyelid as the light reflects off the contours of the lid. Comes in Peacock, Wonder and Ember. They're available now for £18 at Ciate London, and essentially what we have is a looks like a blue to green or like a teal to green, a purple that turns, could you even call it purple? It looks like those bugs. What are those bugs with the like rainbow coloured shells?
Yeah, these are the sort of shades that when you think of multichrome pigments, this is often what you think of because it almost covers the whole spectrum where it's like purple to gold to green.
Yes, yeah.
And it has that really interesting, really obvious multichrome effect. So these are really popular multichrome shades that you will see. So if you're familiar with them, you'll know this sort of purpley green gold sort of effect.
And the last one is, it appears to be a bronze with possibly green and maybe red. It's hard to tell. I'm looking at them in the tubes to get like the different colour facets on the different angles. But I'm torn. I want them because they look beautiful, but I don't trust Ciate's makeup formula.
That's exactly what I was thinking as well. So this is the kind of thing that, didn't we say this in our trend predictions of 2020? Or at least, I think we might have mentioned that multichromes, or did we mention it last year of trend predictions of 2019?
Yeah, so it was 2019, I believe, and they didn't really come. I think we predicted that multichrome eyeshadow type products would become more mainstream in 2019, but they didn't. It took until mid-2020 for Ciate to do it. I don't think there's been any... Have there been any mainstream, like, run-of-the-mill type brands like Ciate that have done a multichrome product like this?
No.
Or no.
No, like we saw them a couple of weeks ago from JD Glow, who is well known for multichromes. They have pressed pigments, they have multichrome liners, so they do have a product like this, like a wet product that is a multi-purpose product, and they brought out more shades in this as well. So this is definitely the first sort of mainstream non sort of small indie brand that we've seen to do multichromes. But I think, start of 2019, we did say we'd like to see brands bring out almost like a Steel and Magnificent Metals version of multichromes. And this is the first time we've seen it happen. So 18 months later, if not longer, we finally got it. Like you, I think this is a really cool concept. It looks really cool in the marketing photos. But Ciate have proven time and time again that they're good with concepts, but often not very good with execution. And the problem with multichromes, if you've played with them, if you apply them very sheerly, they can look kind of dull and dirty. So they often have like a darker base and they just end up looking smoky and dirty with a little bit of speckly shimmer on it. So you really need a lot of pigment to make these stand out and look really special. And I don't know until I swatch these if this is going to be, if this is going to deliver. I did see a few people comment that this is way too expensive because they are 18 pounds each, sorry. But what you need to realise is multichrome pigments are really expensive.
So expensive.
So expensive. You can see little tiny like little eyeshadows or little tubs of multichrome pigments. People sell them for quite a lot of money because the pigment itself is expensive. And that's what we did say in our trend video from 2019, that this will probably take a while to come to like the masses because they'll need to source the pigment in a more cost-effective way. And I think that explains the price tag of these. So you pay for, hopefully, quality. I hope.
Yes. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right. This is interesting news from Clarisonic. They're actually closing down. So I think in September we'll be done. They're done. No more Clarisonics, which is so strange to think. Like, okay, often brands disappear and we don't really, they sort of just fade into the distance and we don't really hear much about them. But they have made a point to say that they're closing their doors and everything's going to be 50% off. So if you do want to stock up on brush heads because you love your Clarisonic, now's the time to do it because Clarisonic will be no more. But yeah, this is a really bizarre thing because if you're in the beauty community or watched the beauty community like 5 years ago, Clarisonics were like the rage. Everyone had to have a Clarisonic. They would have been making so much money and now they've just faded into oblivion. So
yeah,
buy Clarisonic.
There was God, I can't remember which brand it was, but there was a brand who came forward and said, we will make Clarisonic compatible brush heads. So if you still have your device and it's relatively new and you've run out of brushes at some point in the future, we will continue to make them until there is no longer a
no one buying them,
essentially.
Well, that's good though, because you know the devices weren't cheap, and especially the ones later on, they got pretty fancy and pretty expensive. I think what happened to Clarisonic though is there was, after the first say year or 2 years that they were out, there were so many smaller brands that were popping up with almost identical products for a lot cheaper. So I just don't think that A, there's enough people buying them, and B, they're worth their price tag anymore. So I do want to say randomly, I'm using one of the Clarisonic cleansers. I found it like at the back of my cupboard from a pack that I had a while ago. It's a great cleanser. If I see their skincare 50% off, I might actually buy some more of their cleansers, because their cleansers are really awesome. Like, I'm surprised people didn't talk about them.
Maybe we should jump on after this and have a little looky-loo and see what's available.
I would totally buy some of their cleansers. They're great.
You know, maybe.
This is inspiring me to go charge my Clarisonic.
I know, right?
I haven't used it in like 2 years.
I got to put it out there. I actually really like my Clarisonic. I don't think it's a daily device. I think it's good for a really good deep clean when you also need a good exfoliation. Clarisonic will swear black and blue that they don't exfoliate your skin, but they do. I think it's actually kind of sad. I've used a few of these like ultrasonic cleansers for the face, and look, I'm going to sound like a snob, but I always felt like Clarisonic was superior.
Yeah, I think they were superior because they offered a wide range of brush heads, and I think also you'd find a lot of people saying they're too harsh for me, but if you tried some of their more gentle brush heads, like I think they had a cashmere one, it made the world of difference. So I do think that they were really good. I think the problem is, if you buy a device that's supposed to last you quite a long time, you don't really get much repeat purchases. So, you know, it's like buying a car. You don't want to do it too often because it's damn expensive. So you're going to use it until it's broken down.
Yeah, they're so expensive. You know, this isn't the type of thing that you're going to replace every year. Okay, little bit of skincare from Clinique. We have a new addition to the Clinique ID range. This is the Active Cartridge Concentrate for Imperfections. So it is the clear and restore surface with salicylic acid. It's designed to help minimize the appearance of skin imperfections. It's available now at Clinique.com. It retails for $39, and of course it comes with the cartridge and the moisturiser of your choice. So if you have skin breakouts and you want Clinique ID that targets that, this is the one for you.
I like the red.
I like red too.
I like the red. There we go.
I think it looks cool in that like slightly blue gel with the red. I'm here for it.
All right, new from Colourpop, so they're back at it with their weekly collections that they're bringing out. This is the new Garden Variety collection. It's inspired by succulents and the freshest blooms. It's already available now. There's the Garden Variety palette. There's 4 Jelly Much shadows, 4 Luxe lip oils, 4 pressed powder blushes, Soul Body Warm Gold Glow Oil, the 4th Ray Beauty Misty Morning Mist Mini Kit, and 3 scrunchies. I don't know why they need scrunchies, but they've got them. So there's nothing really new here. We've seen all these products before. The blushes look nice. They've got a succulent stamp, you know, on the pan, and the colours are really pretty. There's like a peachy orange, a mauvey nude, another sort of peachy pink nude, and like a lavender colour. Eyeshadow palette, a lot of people are just saying this looks like, you know, the last one they brought out? But with a row of purples inserted in there. Or it looks like a whole bunch of other palettes they've brought out in the past. There's nothing really new here, but the packaging looks cool.
The packaging definitely looks cool. I don't hate this collection. I don't really want anything from it except the bloody Luxe lip gloss oil things.
I thought you were going to say the scrunchies.
Lip oils. Definitely want the scrunchies. Wearing one today. Get in there. Love a good scrunchie these days. Totally going back to when I was a kid. I'm not really offended by this collection. But like I said, there's really not anything here that I would buy. I do think it's interesting that they're getting into scrunchies.
Yeah, I think it's also interesting that they're getting into succulents because they've been trendy for a while, especially in sort of the crafty sort of and the lifestyle sort of industry. So I think it's really smart of them to bring that into makeup because I think it's aesthetically pleasing to look at and I sort of want it, but I also, there's nothing here that screams you need it. So I'm not going to buy any of it.
That's right.
But yeah. I think it's a cool looking collection. I think they've done a good job.
All right, we have something from Dermalogica here. This is the Hydro Masque Exfoliant. It's a hydrating and exfoliating 5-minute mask that smooths and renews for luminous, healthy looking skin. Exfoliating bamboo primes the skin for optimal hydration. Snow mushroom holds 450 times its weight in water, infusing skin with hydration, antioxidants and vitamin D. Jojoba ester and amino acids derived from sugar beets hydrate and help strengthen skin's moisture barrier. Cucumber extract provides a soothing, refreshing finish. It's launching on the 28th of August at Dermalogica in Australia for 125 Australian dollars. Now, people, look, I was reading some comments about this and people they seemed outraged over the big balls that are in this. I saw some people saying microbeads are illegal. I also saw some people saying, how are those balls going to exfoliate your face? The balls pop.
Yeah, they're not exfoliating beans. Yeah.
Yeah. So the balls, I would say, are full of like little hydrating goodness. And it's actually the base that has the exfoliating part in it.
I found a photo. So the base says that it hydrates. It's a creamy base that delivers long-lasting hydration. And then in the balls, they're touch-activated spheres that burst to release gentle exfoliating bamboo.
Oh!
So, yeah.
So other way around.
Yeah,
okay.
So pretty much what it is similar to the Fasali one that had the balls were in a gel and then as soon as you sort of work them into the face, they pop and release an oil. This is a cream with the popping balls that release an exfoliating product. So yeah, these aren't like just big chunks of salt that you're just smearing on your face. And these aren't plastic, so it's not illegal. It's just very, very fancy and probably unnecessarily bougie. This is the sort of fun skincare. So if you don't mind spending a bit of money and you like to play with something that's a fun texture or something that's a little bit different, this is for that customer. It's not for your everyday, I want, like a scrubby face scrub. This is a completely different thing. This is also launching on the 20th of August in the US. I don't know the price of it though. It won't be $125 like it is in Australia, but we have a shitty exchange rate at the moment.
We do.
I don't know. I would try this. I think it looks interesting. And I like chemical exfoliants these days. I'm finding the more I use physical exfoliants, the more my skin gets angry at me. So this is probably unnecessarily bougie, but kind of interesting.
I don't care if it's bougie. I like it and I want it.
All right. Interestingly enough, Dominique Cosmetics, they're launching the Beautiful Mess Eye Paints. These actually have already launched, there's 6 shades of liquid shadows. They're supposed to match every version of you, all right? What about the bum one that just hangs around in my pajamas? Where's that one? I don't know. Anyway, so essentially these are liquid eyeshadows. They're $20 each, and 2 of them are multi-chrome veils. Interesting. So I don't know. I just thought this was interesting that it came out the same week as the Ciate one. But essentially we've got like a matte mauve, we've got a bronzy gold shimmer shade, purpley shimmer, and then I'm assuming this goldy one is one of the multi-chromes?
It is, yes.
And it looks like it goes pink to gold to green maybe, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, It looks a little bit like it could have some Stylishly Merry vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, like you said, potential green tones in there as well.
Then we've just got a shimmery light blue, and then also another multi-chrome, which is a light mint green that almost looks like it's got blue and purple tones to it as well. Now, they look gorgeous. I'm really surprised that they launched this alongside what looks like really dull shades compared to it. But I do think overall the colour story is quite spring and very pretty. So I can see myself maybe grabbing a couple of these shades and working them together. So if it's a nice formula, I think this collection is quite cohesive and works well together. What concerns me is the word veil.
Yeah.
To me, this implies that it's like a sheer topper rather than a bold multi-chrome. And again, if you've played with multi-chrome products before, if you apply them quite sheerly, they don't really show up as multi-chromes.
No.
So you sort of lose the whole effect of them. But I do like the look of these.
Yeah, I do as well. The multi-chromes. The other ones, I'm like, whatever, I don't give a shit. But the multi-chromes, look, I'm not going to lie, I'm interested.
I like that these multi-chromes are probably a little bit more unusual in tone. They look almost lighter and more pastel, whereas normally you see multi-chromes that are that really bold gold to purple to blue, whatever it happens to be. This almost looks like it's a more, subtle vibe, which still can be really effective.
That minty one.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's pretty. Okay, we have something new here from Etude House. These are the Glass Rouge tints. It's a hybrid of a long-wear tint and a hydrating shiny gloss. They're available now in 8 shades. They retail for $14.40 on the Etude website. Etude House website, and they currently have like a promotional discount for their launch. But these look interesting. Looks like they're a lip gloss that tints. I will take one of each. Thank you very much.
I was scrolling through them all and I'm like, yes, I want BE 101. Yes, I want BR 401. Yes, I want PK 001. Yes, I want PP 5. I want them all. I want them all. They're all really, really pretty.
Too. If these come to Yes Style,
I'm ordering
fucking
them.
Getting them.
Yeah, see, I love a good stain because they do last a lot longer, but I love a gloss as well. And this sort of takes out the effort of having to put a stain on, let it dry, put a gloss over the top. You sort of have it all in one, but it's also what looks like not a subtle stain. It's subtle in the sense that it doesn't look opaque, but the colours look like they're actually going to stain, which I think is important for a stain. So I like these. They're pretty. I'm going to buy them. Yeah,
I like them too. I'm excited about these. This is like right up my alley. I can't wear lip stains or things that like tint and like, stain the lips because my lips shed too quickly because of the medication I'm on. So I end up with parts that stay stained for days and parts that flake off in 20 minutes. So having something like this where I can just reapply it like a gloss and as it wears away, there's a little tint under there. Fucking yes, please.
And this colour, this PP501 has Hayley's name written all over it.
It does. It's like, I feel like Etude House is like, we need to do something nice for Hayley this year.
Yeah. She needs a present because her lips are fucked. But I love that these almost look like jelly stains. I think that's what I get. Like, I love that jelly sort of look. And I want them. So I think so far out of this whole episode, Ciate, I want to try, I want to swatch in store, but I would buy these online without even swatching them on store.
Me too.
In store.
Me too. This would be a safe bet for me.
Before we continue with this week's episode, we do have some sponsors. Not only does a VPN protect you online, but you can also access the internet as if you're from a different country. Depending on where you live in the world, Netflix has different movie and TV show catalogs, which you can't usually access. This is why we use ExpressVPN. But it's not just Netflix that it's useful for. There are thousands of new shows and movies you can unlock from streaming services like Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer, YouTube, and many more. Want to watch Big Brother Brother US Season 22 All-Stars if you aren't actually living in the US? The answer is ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is available on every device, phones, laptops, tablets, even your TV. You can choose from almost 100 different countries and it's simple to use. You just install, load up ExpressVPN, change your location, then sit back and enjoy your show. So it's probably no surprise that I've just started watching Big Brother All-Stars, but we wanted to offer a suggestion for our international viewers and listeners. Fire up ExpressVPN and choose Australia. Head over to 10play.com.au, that's the number 10, play.com.au, and watch season 3 of Bachelor in Paradise. You will witness the most cringe series of events between Jamie and Tim that had us in fits of laughter. You're welcome. If you use our link right now at expressvpn.com/beauty, you can get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. That's expressvpn.com/beauty for an extra 3 months free. If you're frustrated with the bottles upon bottles of shampoo and conditioner that just haven't worked for you, it might be worth considering a custom hair system like Function of Beauty. Function of Beauty is the internet's top-rated customized hair care brand with over 30,000 5-star customer reviews and counting. Curly or straight, natural or processed, Function of Beauty individually formulates every bottle based on your unique hair type, style preferences, and hair goals. To begin the short 4-question quiz and save 20% on your first purchase, go to functionofbeauty.com/beauty. You tell them all about your hair and even customize your formula with fragrance and color, or you can go dye and fragrance free. Plus, Function of Beauty is vegan and cruelty free. They never use sulfates, parabens, phthalates, mineral oils, or any other harmful ingredients. Since receiving my latest order of Function of Beauty, I've been slowly working my way through each product to get a really good feel for them. Last time I mentioned that I was loving the hair mask, and this time I've been trialing the serum. A little bit of this goes a long way, and the pump carefully dispenses a really small amount, so it's easy to control how much you apply. It's great for detangling and improves softness and shine without making my lengths or ends stringy. To get started right now, go to functionofbeauty.com/beauty to take your 4-part hair profile quiz and save 20% on your first order. Don't spend another minute in hair misery. Go to functionofbeauty.com/beauty to let them know that we sent you. That's functionofbeauty.com/beauty.
We've got a couple of things from Fenty here. We have some new shades of the Pro Kiss lip balm. So they had the original clear version, and now we have 3 tinted versions. So we've got Pinch Me, which is a sheer pink, Cocoa Drizzle is a sheer chocolate, and Latte Lips is a sheer neutral pink. These are all going to be available when you are watching this episode. They launch on the 13th. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's go on to the new brow product. This is the Brow MVP Wax. So they're saying it's a long-wearing, clear, no residue pencil and effortless styling brush that shapes and sets your brows in a flexible but firm hold. So this is also launching on August 13th. This appears to be like it looks like a lip balm pencil with a toothbrush on the end.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Yep.
Yeah. But it's basically just brow wax with a little toothbrush comb, which, you know, that's a thing.
Yeah, they're saying that it shapes and sets your brows in a flexible but firm hold. There's actually not too many brow waxes on the market. A lot of brow gels, but brow wax that you sort of can... I'm thinking not quite like drag queens that use the glue stick, but, you know, using the wax that way and shaping them. I can't think of any other brand that does that.
Well, you can get waxes for the brows, but they usually come in like little compacts.
Yeah.
Like I've never
not in the
seen
stick
it.
version.
Yeah, I've never seen it in this sort of version. So I reckon this is quite innovative in the way that they're delivering it, which, you know, I love that. I don't want it, but I love it. So yeah, like I don't hate it. I think it's innovative. I really like the lip balm tint things. I want them.
I like the concept of them. I don't like the shades.
Fair. I feel like I want a nude, but not...
Yes.
Yeah, I don't feel like any of these particular shades are like going to be super complementary to my tone.
That's my concern as well.
I want them. They make them look very appealing.
Yes.
I'm gonna be holding out for them to release a shade that is me.
All right, Glam Lite, they have announced their Foodie box. So this is back by popular demand. So last year they brought out a Foodie box and it sold out within minutes. So if you do want this, it's already out when you're watching this. So hopefully there's some still available or that you got to purchase it because it's probably sold out. But essentially this is a themed makeup box. And the theme this year is Mexico. So it's a Mexico edition, and it's going to feature 6 full-size makeup products for $39 US. And a lot of these items are brand new, never seen before items. And then some of them are existing products. Now, as of filming this, we've only seen 4 items out of the 6, but chances are on the screen I'll have the other 2 photos because they will be announcing it by tomorrow. So we've seen a highlighter. This is a new product. So it's the Concha highlighter. It's a light pink, very, very frosty highlighter, and it's themed around like a sweet bun, a Mexican sweet bun. Then we've also got 2 lip glosses. There's one that's more of a strawberry scented, and it's like a pink shimmery lip gloss, and then also a brown shimmery lip gloss. So this brown lip gloss, we don't know what the scent is or if it's actually scented. It doesn't mention, but it does have a nourishing non-sticky formula. So those are the 3 new products that will be in the box. And then we've also seen the palette that's coming in it. This is the Street Taco palette that they brought out a little while ago. This will be in the box as well. And then hopefully on the screen, there'll be 2 more products that will be coming in the box. So if you were interested in that, hopefully it hasn't sold out, probably will have, but there you go. All right, Juvia's Place have added 3 new mini palettes to their range. So we did see 3 palettes come out. Was it 3 or 4? Anyway, we saw some, I think it was earlier this year. And now we've got the Sweet Pinks, the Mauves, and the Taupes. So these are 6-pan palettes. They're a mix of matte and shimmer, and they are themed around the colour story. The pink one is very pink. It's true to its name. I don't really think this is that mauvey.
No.
I don't know. I don't know. And I also think the taupe one is kind of interesting because, I don't know, I think I've used, like, it's sort of grey brown, so I get the taupe element, but I think a lot of it, like the shimmers are more silver. I think taupes has been quite purpley brown.
I can see that these are taken in like direct sunlight, so I trust nothing.
And more palettes, and there's more to come as well. My God. So Kimchi Chic Beauty have launched 4 shades of Juicy 9 palettes. So we've got the Juicy Chocolate Melt, which is 9 matte shadows and shimmery pigments for neutral lovers. There's the Juicy Velvet, which is an all shimmer jewel toned palette. There's the Mango Tango, which is an all matte palette. This is like a vibrant, colourful palette. And the Virgin Mojito, which is a 9-pan palette with greens and yellows, mattes and shimmers. So these have already launched. They're $14 US each. It's a weird collection, I'm just going to say.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I mean, go for your life with the little 9-pan capsule palettes. You know what really irritates me about them? They've put these little designs around the pans, right, to make them look cute. They just look busy and annoying, but also it blows out the size of the packaging. Yeah. These are small, compact little eyeshadow pans. I don't believe these are standard size eyeshadow pans. I think they're like, they look mini, which, mate, I love that. But then you've just like made it a standard size, bulky ass 9-pan palette with ugly. I'm just putting it out there. The images, they're ugly. They're cringe.
Yeah. Look,
I don't like it. Also, why do you have to have like Juicy Velvet and Mango Tango printed inside the palette? Like, it's fine. You don't... no.
Do you know what it gets me about these? Like, I'm not really... Like, I don't mind... these sort of capsule palettes. Like, I like the idea that they brought out a nude one. I don't mind that the mango one, mind you, it's a mango tango palette. It's got one mango inspired shade and all the rest are different foods. And one's even sky blue. Like, it's strange.
I
know. So anyway, that aside, then we've got this, Virgin Mojito. Again, it's very, very lemon lime themed. Fine. If you're into those colors, go for it. What gets me is the Juicy Velvet. Why is the packaging different coloured, like the cardboard around the pans? And what are these things? Are they upside down bunny ears? Are they shoes?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but it just seems like they should have brought out the 3 that are food themed, and then they just threw in one that doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. I feel like someone was high and or drunk when they designed these. And I don't understand it.
I've got a theory that this is actually part of the start of a bigger collection. I almost feel like there's a food themed one and then there's something else going on, but maybe the other ones weren't ready. So they brought out the Juicy Velvet one, just to pad it out. But I feel like there's going to be more of these coming out. And again, look, if the quality's nice and you like the color stories, that's all good. I don't think Kimchi is great at selecting color stories, in my opinion. I feel like these don't work very well together. But Kimchi is clearly going to be bringing out more palettes because we've just seen a sneak peek of, is this 2 new palettes? 2 new large palettes.
Yes.
That's going to be launching this week.
What's happening?
Yeah, so we haven't seen
this is
anything.
Too much.
I know.
We also have, because it's not over there, folks, the Glam Tears liquid highlighting drops from Kimchi. These are going to retail for $16 US. They're coming soon. These have a glittery finish and they're suitable for the face or body. I hate everything. I hate it. It's irritating me. Okay, we have a new release from KVD Vegan Beauty. We love them. So this is going to be the Epic Curl Vegan Lash Primer. So it's the ultimate lash curler in a tube that gives you legendary lift and curl powered by bamboo powder. I don't know how it does that, but okay. So they're saying it's 100% vegan and cruelty-free formula, and it applies like any lash primer or mascara, and then basically you just prepare to be amazed as you watch your lashes reach new heights. The innovative vegan formula delivers similar curl, lift and hold as an old eyelash curler with no damage and no tools. And it's infused with natural oils to help condition as you curl. Unlike many other mascara primers that are white, Epic Curl has a soft grey colour that's easy to cover with traditional white lash primers and helps maximise black mascara for deeper pigment payoff. So shut up and give it to me. Thanks. I can't believe it.
Yeah,
they're selling it to me.
Yeah, it's interesting. Look, I was going to say, I really like the soft grey colour. I think that's a really smart move because, if you have tried the white primers, a lot of them are really annoying to cover. I was going to say, I've never used a lash primer that I've noticed a big difference with. Like, I've never gone, wow, that lash primer is worth the extra step, but I'm always open to finding one that does do wonders.
Yeah. And I mean, if this actually works and they're showing what they're showing with their image of no primer with primer and with primer and mascara, it looks very dramatic. And I'm not even gonna lie, I want to try it.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
I feel like ever since they've booted Kat Von D, they're doing some sort of interesting core products, like an interesting primer, hopefully an interesting lash primer. I feel like they're doing things that I'm like, oh yeah, I see you.
Yeah. Yeah. This actually makes me excited for the brand. I always quite liked Kat Von D, the brand, but they really did just go downhill, and not just because of the drama behind Kat Von D herself, but the products were just fucking bland.
Yeah, they got lazy.
Oh, yeah, they did. But this seems to be innovative. And if it works, it could be a game changer for a lot of people. I might buy it.
There you go. So this is
What's
launching.
happening?
Yeah, it's launching the 18th of September at KVD Vegan Beauty for $24 US. Okay, Kylie Skin. We've seen some new products. These are launching on Monday, so not out yet. So it's a limited edition birthday lip balm set. It's got 6 delicious lip balms. There's watermelon, juicy peach, honey vanilla, mint, Mai Tai, and tropical berry. So they're formulated with sunflower seed oil, coconut oil, safflower seed oil, and shea butter. So they're supposed to leave your lips hydrated and glowing. The set is $36 US. Oh no, it's already launched. 10th of August. It was last Monday. So it's already launched. Not this Monday. What's going on?
I'm buying it.
Yeah, look, it's funny. I've seen so many people say that this is, it's like a expensive version of like cheap lip balms and whatnot. I've seen a lot of people say, move on, this is crap. Nah. I look at this and I'm like, the tubes are cool, the scents smell amazing. Wearing masks, like we only leave the house if we can wear masks because it's illegal not to wear masks at the moment. So the only thing I can pretty much wear is a lip balm. So
Yep.
I'm like, look, I don't hate this. I would like to have bought these individually, like you can buy the set and individually, but $36, I don't hate it.
I will say that I agree that these are overpriced and they're probably just very basic lip balms. And I think it would be beneficial to sell them individually. I reckon eventually they will. But something that does make me happy, and this is only like on a personal level, I like the sound of all the scents. I want this. I want this.
Yeah. See, I don't think I'd place an order for this, but if I was placing an order, I would add this to my cart.
What about if Hayley was placing an order?
Then I might add this to her cart. Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, wow. I look, I've looked through this folder and for the most part I've been like, it's all crap, it's all crap. And now that I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, oh, but I do like that. Yeah, I like that too.
I do need a lash primer.
Yeah,
I do
I do.
need a lip gloss. I do need some more multi-chrome pigment things.
Yeah.
I need it all, really. Yes, you're right. I do need it all.
I do need everything. Okay, good.
Yeah. More from Kylie. So this is Kylie Cosmetics this time. There's 3 lip sets that have launched, and these are not lip duos, they're trios. So they each come with a lip liner, a matte liquid lipstick, and a high gloss for $36 US. The shades are One of a Kind, Love Struck, and You Glow Girl. So this is a little bit different because, you know, it was always a lip liner and the matching liquid lipstick, but now they've just chucked in like a gloss that you can put over the top. I have to say, the shades look really good on the models. They've picked really good models, but Love Struck on the models, Hayley, Love Struck looks awesome.
I really like the colours. My issue is, I think what they've done is they've put the lip pencil down, then they've put the matte liquid lipstick, and then the matching gloss over the top, and it's like
too much. Yeah,
like,
it's just like cake lips.
It's a chunky, gunky lip, but I like the colour. Who's making an order from Kylie Cosmetics?
My problem with this though is I think the colour, especially Love Struck, looks like a beautiful, cool-toned, mid-toned nude. But that's what it looks like on the model. On the box and in the tube, it looks like a chocolate brown.
Ah, it does too.
And there's nothing wrong with the chocolate brown. It's just not what I'm currently wanting. So I would need to see swatches of these, but I love the effect of it. Also, I'm not a huge fan. I love lip pencil with a lip gloss. And I really wish they sold duos with a lip gloss and a lip pencil. I don't like a matte liquid lips with lip gloss over the top because it feels like it ends up going bally and chunky and funny. So not for me, but yeah, they should bring out gloss and lip liner duos for sure.
Okay, from Laneige, we have a new limited edition scent with the Lip Glowy Balm range. This is Gummy Bears.
Yeah.
Delicious. They also have a lip sleeping mask version as well. So if you like one over the other, there's that. Yum. I love gummy bears. If you eat too many of them.
Oh, the diet ones, I heard. The diet ones are supposed to be bad for you.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Google it.
Yeah, you Google it. One thing I'm confused about is that they show two swatches. One shows them both purple and one shows a pink and a purple.
Yeah, I don't understand what's happening there. I'm wondering if what they're actually doing there is trying to compare the original to the gummy bear one so that you can see the colour variant. I don't know why they would need to do that because you can clearly tell it's purple, but
is this going to look purple on the lips though? Because normally these look quite sheer, but this actually looks like it's got a bit of pigment to it.
It does look like it's a bit punchy, doesn't it? I'm not sure because I've been using the Lip Glowy Balms for quite a while now. I've got a few of them and they go on clear. They have a little bit of a tint, but you can't see it on the lips. I don't know. Look, I want it. I also want the birds outside to shut up.
I want they had a pink one from Christmas.
Yeah.
I want that one.
I'm not sure that
it
ever came here. To us.
No, I don't think this one will come here either, but I want them both.
We have something new from Laura Lee Los Angeles. So they're launching custom made brushes. So we've got a whole bunch here. There's a kabuki brush, a powder brush, contour brush, blush brush, highlighter brush, pencil brush, shader brush, blender brush, smudge brush, liner brush, and a brush bag, or you can buy them in sets. So you can get the full brush set plus a bag for $45 US, or you can get the full brush set, a bag, and the Nudie Patootie palette for $60 US. All of these brushes are under $12 US. So the kabuki brush is the most expensive, and then they go like $8, $9, $5, $4, and the brush bag's $14. They're out now when you're watching this. So if you're into Laura Lee and you want some brushes from her, you can get them. They're very affordable.
She looks so different in this photo. I wouldn't have picked that as being Laura Lee.
No, me neither.
She looks so different. Wow. All right, we've seen a Marvel and Maybelline collaboration. Essentially, it is a bunch of existing products with new packaging. So if you want the Colossal Mascara, the Superstay Matte Ink, or their Instant Age Rewind Concealer in limited edition packaging, it's available in some areas. But yeah, again, they're all existing things. But something like the Maybelline, of course it's Maybelline, we're talking about Maybelline, the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, that's something that I could easily go through in a few months. And if I wanted to buy one that has Spider-Man on it, I could do that.
Sure, why not? Look, I don't hate it. You know, I don't hate it because it's got Instant Age Rewind in the collection. I love that concealer. It's so good. I should go and buy one of them. They're amazing. They're not coming to America, Canada, or us here in Australia until 2021 and Latin America. Soz, guys.
But it's so interesting that they've got it available in a whole bunch of countries. We'll put the flags up because I don't know what all these flags are. And then they're coming soon to a whole bunch of other countries. US, Canada, Australia, and Latin America. See you next year, hun.
Yeah, I know.
So weird.
Fuck yeah, crash and burn.
All right, we've got something new from Morphe. This is a collaboration, and it's a collaboration with two people. So we've got Mitchell
I love it when she does that.
I know, I can't.
I love it because I can't do it.
I'm breaking each time.
It sounds like a glitch in the Matrix. She's just like... Blah, 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 blah.
So it's a collaboration with Mitchell and also Daisy Masque. I believe they're friends.
Okay,
and they created the collaboration together. So there's the 24M main event artistry palette, $29 US. There's a lip crayon trio, $19 US. Bring the Beat by Mitchell, 6-piece brush collection and belt bag, $29 US. This is all launched on the Morphe website, select Morphe stores and Selfridges. Then it's coming on the 20th of August at the Makeup Spot, Douglas and Boots UK. So this is I'm not digging it. I'm just going to put it out there.
No, I don't care about any of it.
It's a very cool toned palette, I have to say that.
Yeah, it is. And are they mini pans?
I think it's the one where they've got the normal size and then the large pans.
And then the large. So the large ones are making the other ones look a little bit smaller. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't care about any of it. And stop releasing merch in collections. You're not Jeffree Star. Nobody likes him.
Nobody wants a bum bag that has
nobody wants a fanny pack.
No. Yeah, I think this is going to alienate a few people with the glitters. I think the glitters are the things that look most interesting in this.
I agree.
I do like the cool tones, but it's just not a palette for me. Some of the like the marketing images look nice. If you're a fan of the two influencers, go for it. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, this one isn't for me, but that's all right.
It's fine.
This next shit might be for me. Why are you doing this to me, Pat McGrath?
Really? Are you digging this? It's way too pink.
I hate the palette, but the fucking Divine lip shines. Divinal, sorry. Look. Oh, okay, let's get into what the products are. Okay, so this collection is from Pat McGrath. It is the new Rose Decadence collection, and this is out when you are watching this. It launched on the 12th of August. So this includes a Mothership Rose Decadence palette. This is one of the little 6-pan palettes. It's retailing for $65 US, 105 Australian dollars. Then we have the Lip Fetish Divinal Lip Shine. This is a new formula in 6 shades. They're saying it's a hybrid partnering the opulently opaque intensity of a sophisticated high shine lipstick with the mirror-esque reflection of the glossiest gloss never before captured in a balm.
That's some big claims.
That's a lot of stuff going on there. These are $36 US, 57 Australian dollars. Then we have the Lip Fetish Astral in 2 new shades. So these are the iridescent, shiny, like
lip balms, essentially.
Lip balm. Yes, yeah. $36 US, 57 Australian dollars. And then there is a Lip Fetish Sheer Colour. This is 1 new shade. This is the original balm formula that they have. Again, $36, 57 Australian dollars. These are vinyl things. The Divinals. I need them in my life.
Before we get onto those, there's also 10 new shades of lip liners.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, on the next page.
That. Yes, there is.
Permagel Ultra Lip Pencils, 10 new shades, $28 US, 45 Australian dollars. Look, I would agree with you with that, like that vinyl thing, but looking at the swatches, they're all very
red.
I do love a red lip, don't get me wrong. But glossy is high maintenance, so I tend to like glosses in nude shades.
I agree.
And I like more matte long wear things in the red bright shades. These all look smeary as fuck. Like I don't think there's any like nice nude color that I can put on, have a really glossy lip and not stress about it. So these look anxiety provoking to me. I can understand why you are like, this sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But these scare the shit out of me. I'm like, ugh, my hair's going to go everywhere in that.
What I'm curious about with these is the very first swatch, so down towards near the wrist, it looks like it has the potential to be a nude. And I know that like Pat McGrath's marketing images and videos, they're never true to colour, like with the swatches. So I'm sort of holding out hope that one might be a nude. These are just going on my wish list for when she has a 50% off sale.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't buy anything full price from Pat McGrath.
No.
I'm very much like you in that sense. Not worth it.
No. All right, we've got some new products coming from Sigma. So this is the Untamed collection. It's already launched by the time you're watching this. We've got the Untamed eyeshadow palette. We've got Dazzling lip gloss, Heartfelt Lip Gloss, Passionate Lip Gloss, Untamed Lip Gloss Trio, Dapper Liquid Lipstick, and the Multitask Brush Set. So this is featuring the new F47 Multitasker brush. So we've seen the eyeshadow palette. It's the same format as other palettes we've seen from them recently, where it's got 14 shades. It's got a mix of different finishes, mattes, shimmers, and that sort of sparkly topper shade, which I really like from them. It actually reminds me of Pat McGrath, those special sort of sparkly formulas. Sigma pretty much have nailed that in their palettes as well. So if you want that in a sort of smaller pan and less expensive, Sigma does it. Look, this colour story, I don't love. I love elements of it, but I feel like it's very mismatched.
Yeah, it's not for me. Also, I feel like the images that we're seeing of it are like, one from Sigma is like really rich and saturated. If you look at the shade Rebel, it's super vibrant, and then if you look at this other one, it looks like a coral.
Yeah, I think
like a muted coral pink.
Yeah, it's a difference between marketing photos and sort of iPhone photos, essentially. I think the lip glosses are quite nice. They're all sparkly.
Yeah.
There's a nice nude one, a sort of berry pink, and a more vibrant pinky red. Liquid lipstick is a nude. Brush set looks quite nice. Some nice brushes in there.
Yeah, definitely that brush set does look good.
Everything I would use, which is rare.
I wouldn't poo-poo that. Yes, yeah.
Rare. Usually I'll look at a brush set and I'll be like, oh, I'll use 2/3 of that. I don't need it. Everything in this I'd use. So yeah, it's just another collection. Nothing super exciting, but I don't mind it. Yeah.
We have a new lip product from Sugar Pill. It's called Crystal Trinket. So this is the newest member of the Trinket gang. We turned our most beloved liquid lip shade Trinket into a high shine medium pigment gloss. It's a juicy mauve goodness with crystalline gold sparkles in a lightweight non-sticky formula, and it smells like creamsicles. It's out now if you want it, and it's retailing for $18 US. I think it's pretty.
I think it's pretty too. I think it's hard to tell what it's going to look like on the lips because this almost looks like a CG image. It's so photoshopped, it looks like it's not real. But it's a really nice tone. I like the shimmer to it. I think it's pretty. Yeah, nothing super exciting, but pretty.
Okay, we're here. This is the end. It's the last thing. It's the last thing. We've been here for a long time. My back hurts. Okay, this is from Wishful Skin. Yeah, do a little everything will creak and crack when we stand up. So from Wishful Skin, this is the Honey Balm Jelly Moisturiser. They're saying it's a luxuriously textured jelly meets balm moisturiser infused with honey to lock in moisture for up to 24 hours and soothe the skin. Packed with moisturising honey, the addition of turmeric root extract helps minimise the appearance of hyperpigmentation and unevenness, while niacinamide brightens and visibly reduces the appearance of pores. The soothing lavender scent creates a relaxing and calming moment to enhance your self-care routine. It's a hydrating thing. So it retails for $49, and then you can get a moisturizing wand tool for $19 US, which appears to be a fluffy brush.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's necessary that you need to apply your moisturizer with a brush. I understand people that apply like sort of the clay masks with a brush. I still don't think that's necessary, but I understand it more.
Yeah.
This is just like, we just want to sell more stuff.
We do, yeah. I'm not going to lie, this product had me until I read the lavender part, because no thanks. But the whole like jelly meets balm, it's kind of intriguing to me. Kind of like,
I don't mind that. I feel like that would be nice as like an overnight sort of treatment.
Yeah.
And I think for me, the lavender doesn't put me off too much, because as long as it's a small amount of lavender, it's fine. But again, I'd want to smell this in store.
I agree.
But what gets me is the $49 US.
Oh, yeah, it's so ridiculously expensive.
It's a lot of money for a moisturiser.
Huda's got tickets on herself with all of her price tags, let's be frank. Like, everything that she releases, she's just like, I'm Tom Ford. No, you're not.
I also want to say, like, I have tried a lot of Huda. Liquid lipsticks, eyeshadow palettes, a bunch of stuff. I don't feel like they're worth the price tag.
No, I agree.
I don't think I've tried anything where I'm like, that was a good purchase. Go me. There's some things I'm like, I quite like this, or, you know, yes, I see the appeal to it, but I look at the price tag and I'm like, why did I spend that money? And I'll only buy things from her if there's like a 20% off sale. And even then I'm like, oh, it's still a bit pricey. So for me, yeah, I would like to try it. I do agree, like a jelly balm moisturiser sounds really cool. If you've got dry skin, we're in winter at the moment, so with heating and whatnot happening, I feel like I do need quite a lot of moisture, so this sounds cool. I'd give it a shot if I saw it on sale.
Yeah, I would too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have to agree with everything that you've said. Like, I've tried a lot from Huda. I don't think I've ever hated anything that I've tried from Huda. But most things I haven't been like, holy shit, this is amazing. Desert Dusk, I will always love that palette. It's
but that's still
palette.
like $100 or something. That should be more like, in Australian market, it should be more like 70.
Yeah, 70, 80 at the absolute max. I have to agree. Her products, she's got tickets on herself with her price tags. And it's just not like, it's alienating. I understand that you're going for a certain type of clientele, but having price tags like that alienate customers because
I think
they
a lot of things about Huda alienate customers.
Alienate customers. Ain't that the truth? But that's all of the things in the news.
Yes.
The time has come to dedicate this episode of Beauty News to a Beauty News VIP, and this week's VIP is Cobaltclam.
I know. Well, cobalt blue is my favourite colour, so
fair.
I'm sure Cobaltclams look really cool.
I would like a Cobaltclam. I really like clams.
For something.
Oh yeah, shit. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Is it like a blue waffle?
Yes! Oh shit. Is it? You're cheeky. I reckon that's gotta be what it is.
Well, they're probably like, no, that's just my favourite food and my favourite colour put together.
And we just ruined it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, well.
Whoops.
But if you have made it to the end, we like you to leave a comment to let us know that you've made it to the end, and you leave an emoji. The emoji of the week is going to be a mango because
delicious.
There weren't many mangoes in Kimchi Chic Beauty's mango palette, so let's put them in the comments instead.
Yes, we've got to fix the situation somehow.
Just throw mangoes at it. That's how you fix things.
Indeed. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Beauty News. I do hope this hasn't been a shit show for Kat to edit. Tell her she did a good job.
Go future me. You can do it.
Yeah, go you. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.